What if I told you, you don't need to quit your job, you don't need to be born rich, and you don't even need to have $1 million to start building wealth in South Africa? Most people think getting rich means starting a business full-time, winning the lottery, or aviator. That's a lie. Let me ask you something real quick. How many times have you heard someone say, "If you want to be rich, you must quit your job"? That advice sounds motivational, but in South Africa, it's dangerous. The truth is, your salary can be the engine that funds your freedom if you use it correctly. Today, I'm going to show you side hustles that are already making people rich in South Africa, even those who are using money they earn from their 9 to 5. This is not financial advice. This is education. I'm simply sharing examples of what people are doing. And no, you do not need to quit your job for any of these. Let's get into it. Side hustle number 1. Airbnb hosting. No need to own a property. Let's start with one that confuses a lot of people. You do not need to own a property to host Airbnb. This is called rental arbitrage. This simply means you rent a property out from a landlord for long term, then you furnish it, decorate, design it, and rent it out to other people as a short-term rental like Airbnb for a higher price. Here's how it works in South Africa. You can rent a 2-bedroom apartment in Kempton Park, Rosebank, Pretoria, or Durban for about 5,000 Rand to 10,000 Rand a month depending on the area. You furnish it once using savings from your salary. This means you use your salary to buy things like bedroom suites, tables, and more. You then list it on Airbnb for 500 Rand to 2,500 Rand per night, depending on the area. Even if it's booked for only 15 nights a month, that's already more than the rent. Consider things like cleaning, Wi-Fi, electricity in your costs. But you could still walk away with profit. You manage bookings before or after work and during the weekends. Messages take 5 minutes. You can also hire someone to manage it for you if the profit is enough to hire someone. Your salary helps you start. Airbnb helps you scale. Please make sure you do this in areas where there's a higher demand for Airbnb. Side hustle number 2, renting out properties. This one is simple but powerful. Most South Africans never realize this. Your job is not just paying you, it qualifies you for assets. Here is an example. A 2 to 3 bedroom flat in Pretoria CBD or Joburg CBD costs around 300,000 Rand to 900,000 Rand. You then buy a 2-bedroom flat for 300,000 Rand and partition it into 3-bedroom, including the lounge, and rent it out to 3 people, paying 2,000 Rand each. Now that's 6,000 Rand rental income. Your bond might be 3,000 Rand. Your levies plus rates and taxes might be 1,200 Rand, and you'll be left with a profit of 1,800 Rand. There is a lot to consider when buying rental property, but this is a good start for passive income. Even if it breaks even, someone else is paying your bond. You go to work, the tenant goes to work. Over time, that property becomes yours. You didn't quit your job. Your job made this possible. Side hustle number 3, flipping distressed properties. This is where big money can happen, if done correctly. Distressed properties are homes that need repairs or fixing, belong to sellers who are under pressure and need cash fast, or the property undervalued. Here is an example. You buy a rundown house in Soweto, Tembisa, or the West Rand below market value. Say you buy it for 400,000 Rand. You spend money fixing basics, paint, floors, kitchen. Say you spend 50,000 Rand to 100,000 Rand fixing it. You sell it for 700,000 Rand. You walk away with a profit of 200,000 Rand. You sell it for significantly more. This is not monthly income. This is lump sum income. One flip can equal years of saving. Your salary helps you qualify for finance. It helps you cover renovations and manage risk. You don't flip every month. You flip when the numbers make sense. Side hustle number 4, property wholesaling. This is one of the most underrated property strategies. Property wholesaling means you find property deals, not houses. You don't buy the property. You connect a seller to a property investor. Here is an example. You find a motivated seller willing to sell cheap in Kempton Park. Say a seller is willing to sell a property that is worth 900,000 Rand for 700,000 Rand. You bring a property investor. You get paid a finder's fee, 20,000 Rand, R 30,000, R 50,000. This can be done after work, using WhatsApp and phone calls. No bond, no renovations, no quitting your job. Side hustle number 5, stocks and ETFs. This one builds quiet wealth. South Africans now have access to platforms like Easy Equities and Brokestock. You invest monthly, not emotionally. Here is an example. You invest 500 Rand R1000, R2000 a month. You invest into ETFs like S&P 500, Satrix 500, global ETFs. Your salary makes consistency possible because you get paid every month. You're not trading every day. You're investing over time. Time does the heavy lifting. This is slow, but powerful if you understand the power of compounding. Please do your research before you invest your money into stocks and ETFs. Side hustle number 6, social media. Social media is a modern asset. You don't need fame. You need value. And you don't need money. Here is an example. You can talk about cars, money lessons. You can talk about your journey or about your career knowledge. You can only post before or after work. You can make money through social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter. You also make money from things like brand deals, affiliate links, digital products. You can also use automated AI to automatically generate, optimize, and post tailored content daily. Your phone can become a powerful tool that makes you so much money. There are so many people making millions of rands from social media across the world. What is your excuse? Let me say this clearly. You don't need to quit your job to build wealth. You can use your job to build wealth. Your salary is a very powerful tool that you can use as a seed capital. Plant it wisely. This is not a financial advice, it's education. Comment which side hustle you're starting. Subscribe if you want more South African wealth content. Your future depends on the moves you make today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. God bless you all.